If it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Indianapolis Colts.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Check. Hey, check that. Street.
Back to Taylor on first down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Taylor. And some room to maneuver. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. First and 10, Taylor now. And a loose football.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. To the right side, this is Taylor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Well, they miss an opportunity to put some points on the board on the opening drive. They pass on the field goal. What'd you think?
I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint for them. First drive of the game. They set the tone, right? They go downfield. They let them know how aggressive they're going to be all game long. Even though they don't get it, because it's the first drive of the game, you're not that worried about it. Hey, we've got plenty of other opportunities as this game moves on.
Until about the 23.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Ball at the 23, second and 8.
Hey, come on, two. Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
A Mostert a first down carry. This will wind up only getting him a couple. And it'll bring up second down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
21G. Watch it, Oscar.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's one play at a time, baby. Play a little aggressive, baby. Oh, yeah. Ready.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Solo left Zion. Ready.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Hey! 21G. Hey!
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
20, TX. Hey, 21, TX. Low. 2-1, high.
Here's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And it'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
All right, come on.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
3, kick. Corner, long. Step.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Watch it, Oscar. Hey. Let's go. Solo left Zion.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up fourth.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. Second down, another run with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Play action. Now Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Right there, hurt.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You can go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
In motion right, one of the tight ends. They run once more with Taylor. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Third and 5.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 40, 70. 60 Bison. 18 Randall. 18 Randall. Ready.
They go play action with Richardson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Get it. Hey, Jack. Come back, team. Come back, team.
Richardson going on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Grab 60, grab 60.
Delay of game, offense.
What's the deal, y'all? Let's do this, man.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Mustang 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneers, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
In motion right is Pittman. On third down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you've got the second half to play.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
20, TX.
Tua now on first down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So we've reached halftime at a... All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Hey, 21 TX. Whoa. Turbo 1, high. Solo left Zion. Out.
On second down, Tua. That's caught by Chosen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Watch it, Oscar. Ready.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
Complete to Tyreek Hill. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
They'll try and run here with Mostert. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
a 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run, running with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Richardson now on 2nd down. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, 49 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3.
Dolphins 3.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And running with power here.
Oh, that's
what an effort. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
21G, 21G. Hey, hey. 20, TX.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. A run with Mostert up the middle. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 15 more there, and they're on a roll to it's another first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Here's 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's 3rd and 7.
Go to left side. Hey. 21G.
Now Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Pierce in motion left. On 1st down, Richardson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Pierce in motion left. Richardson looking to throw. He's going up top for Taylor. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big play there for Indy. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a give to Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Richardson going to change the play here.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And now an audible here into something else.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Tyler Goodson.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 16.
20, TX. Hey, 21, TX. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he fires one incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 84 yards.
And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Hey, 21G. Let's go.
The two are going to try and throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really it's a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
Gotta be lying. Hey, Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Hurt. Warriors 70. Ready.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
For the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Richardson going to move him around. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Hey, check that. Check. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Rig alert. Rig, go, Rig, go. Ready.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Rig, pat the street. Pat the street. Let's go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Dolphins 12. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Hill shedding the tackle.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 12. 1:07 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left. Get set. Hey. 21G. 21G.
Tua.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
20 TX. Hey, 21 TX. Whoa.
Now Tua.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
Now 1st and goal.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First down and goal to go.
Throwing Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a two-point conversion up. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
This to possibly force OT. And it is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. But all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but part of the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game. And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way of seeing the action, and it allows him to make some special plays out there.
Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 8. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Looking to pass. Tua. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Pierce in motion left. They'll run to Taylor to begin the drive. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, You'll take that every single time.
And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on third down. Again, it's Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and it Colts first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Reno. Check match. Come 19. 19 tight. 19.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Holding offense.
That's on the tackle, Braden Smith.
Still first down.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Buffalo 18. 3. Check.
In motion right is Pittman. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Breaks through the contact. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 48 yards for Jonathan Taylor. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
21 G.
On 2nd down, Tua. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
You still hold your breath, and whether it's a defense or Tua gets out of the pocket, you're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. There, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua sets up to pass it. It's caught inside the 25. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyler Croft with an amazing diving catch. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. There he goes, left side. Past midfield, look out. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Colts.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as he was leaving his hand.
Well, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. Achane gets it from the gun. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Offense is moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts' 20-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Burst by him near the 35.
And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Ready.
A carry here for the big tight end. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Motion man right, that's Pierce. On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
The 71 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a 1st down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 50, trap 50.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
And 2 interceptions thrown here in this 1st half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the 1st quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
From the gun, it's Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua going to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. First down now, but that clock rolling.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
Tua to throw again. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Back to throw here. Incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Jason Sanders now for the Miami field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back, it's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage. He's had it working pretty well here in this first half up until that last drive when he put it on the turf, Charles.
So I don't think they want to overreact to that fumble, because now you've got a guy that's played so well, you don't want to take him and limit his effectiveness by worrying about it too much. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if we saw him next week at meetings. He'd have a football with him at all times.
70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
1st and 10, here's Richardson with it. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
79 Broncos. Warriors 17, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Oh, and they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And that flag accepted.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Come 19, come 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Drop 60, drop 60. Mustang 19.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18, 5.
Pierce in motion left.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Richardson yet again.
Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Smash, smash. Hey, hey, check that. Hey, smash. Ready.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Go street. Go.
Richardson off the play fake.
And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Here's Hill on the return.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
20 TX. Hey, 21 TX.
Now Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he
gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And now Tua going to try and sneak it.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Mostert. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stopped at the 1. Tua going to run the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Sanders on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Tua Tagovailoa who called his own number and finished it off with a touchdown run. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Holding, receiving team.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Set up. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hurt.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Play action. Now Richardson. That's to the tight end, Mallory. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Ready, break. Mustang 19.
Pierce in motion left. On 1st down, Richardson. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. To the right side, this is Taylor. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. 3rd and 12. And this one complete to Doolin. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They throw it out right complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Here we go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 30 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Dolphins offense returning to you. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Again, 3 on the play. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Solo left Zion. 21G.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him breaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that time had no shot.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that?
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have you guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
The 4-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Taylor again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Unlock, guys! Unlock! No! No! Check! Check! Hey, check that! Check that! Street! Street! Ready?
They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Jonathan Taylor
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Colts have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 2 touchdowns. 1:55 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Here's Tua.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Tua.
Grover Stewart
in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. But that won't help at all as he's down at the 4-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now?
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Richardson going to change the play here. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off.
Offense.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Check.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 91 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Ready.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They go play action with Richardson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he is going to be out of bounds well short of the pylon, and that will be a turnover on downs. So they converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the
It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got the latest chapter of a
just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run it again with Williams. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taylor Muse with it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set.
In motion right goes Allen. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. They'll run for it with Eckler. Fights off the defender. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. In motion left comes Williams. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
It's Eckler again. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And his kick is indeed good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little, but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here's 3rd and 3.
There's Wilson to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Rod. Call it a gain of a yard, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll send Judy in motion left.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this one is incomplete. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Herbert just beat the play clock. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And Williams is in for a Denver touchdown. 24 yards for Javonte Williams. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Herbert going to change the play here. Williams being motion left. Once more, here's Eckler. And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6. Eckler. They run left side. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Hey, cap, 21.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. First target, first catch, and a first down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Ray.
Now a give running left is Eckler, and he edges forward but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Baylor Tigers. Crowd right. Ready.
Here's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Hey, ram.
On 1st and 10, Herbert being chased out left, and it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
59. Go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Go Lion. Home troops right. Ready.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this to Eckler. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Go. Hey, Kappa. Go.
Herbert on first down now. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And that's a wise decision. Remember, he threw the pick on the last drive. This time he says, I'm not forcing one. I'm just getting it out of here.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Baylor tight. Hey, Ray. 12. Baylor Tigers.
Again, Herbert eluding the pressure right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
5-9. Let's go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Dancing to his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. The defense pushing the run game back on the first play of the third quarter.
But I don't think that means abandoning the run totally. Sometimes you just have to focus on execution, right? They always talk about players, not plays. Well, tell your players to block a little bit better, and maybe the ground game can get going.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Eckler now between the tackles. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
The handoff, it's Eckler, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at their 49-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On second down, Eckler. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Alex Singleton, a former Canadian League star, in on the stop.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Hey, go Lion. Hold me to try. Let's go. Go. Hey, Kappa.
Herbert now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Williams to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That good for 19 and a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. A give to Williams, running right. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. He finds Piron out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Up the middle, it's Williams. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, it's Williams. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
14. Start.
The busy night continues for Williams. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll hand it off now. Williams.
98 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
And they'll send Judy in motion left.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Patrick, 60 yards.
And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way out to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. 5-9, 5-9. Ready.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Let's go, let's go. Go, orange. Hey, ram. 59. Go.
Now it's Herbert.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one is right down the middle, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. So here is Wilson and the Broncos.
Down 23-17. A minute 37 remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wilson.
Caught by Dosich.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now Wilson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Wilson to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 45. They started on the ground with Eckler.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.